Yo, what's up, guys? What's up, what's up, what's up? So, I haven't read the chapter at all yet. It's gonna be my first time. I've been busy all day. Um, let's see. Yeah, I've just been busy. So, let's just get in. Hold on, let me share this. Twitter, Twitter. I hope I can hear myself. Let's see. Doo-doo. You guys hear me? I don't know if anyone's here in the stream. If you can hear me, let me know. Not out. Okay, yeah, we good, we good, we good. So what's up, guys? I'm about to get into this chapter. Let's see what the comments gotta say. Ata or all Naruto and Boruto universe. This nigga wildin'. Yo, I got Ata though. Ata pulling up. Let me read this chapter though. Let's go, let's go, let's go. So I've done my best to dodge spoilers today. I haven't seen anything, and it's gonna be my first time reading on Shonen Jump's actual website on my computer, and this shit looks like ass, bro. Ooh, okay. Anyways, so let's just talk about this. So Hachimaru starts off with your brother. Okay, he's talking to Anne, we're leaving off on her brother. She's like, oh, who's that? Alright, we're getting the Nanashi flashback a little bit, and thinking about him. Alright, so she's about to talk about him. So I was right. We are gonna get more info about Hachimaru, so that's dope. I mean, Anne. So, Anne says, I had an older brother. He always wanted to be a samurai. Okay, now we got Sanda and Ryu coming. Okay, big goat Sanda. Hey, I don't want any Sanda slander. I don't care what anyone says. Sanda is freaking hilarious. We protect Sanda at all costs. So he's asking where Hachimaru went. Okay. How do I go to the next page? Is there like a... I can zoom out. Cool. Okay, that's much better. Alright, but how do I turn the page though? Do I click it? This is stupid. How do I go to the... Okay, alright. Sneak attack. Okay, we get the cover page. Daruma's here. I figured it out. I figured it out. It was a double page. It was a double page spread. I got it. I figured it out. Aha. So we got okay, Hachimaru talking and Daruma stops him. And so Hachimaru's like, why would you bring up your brother now? So he's talking to Anne. She looks down. She says, you're like my brother. It makes me remember him. Remember? Where is he now? My brother tried the ritual of seppuku and failed. He he died. Ooh, and so and I love Okubo's facial expressions. I love it. I love it. I love it. They're really beautiful. You can see the detail and the concern on Hachimaru's face right here. I love it. So let's keep going. Let's get this next page. Come on, bro. Oh, you can't hear me? Sheesh. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Well, that's unfortunate. Hold on. Let's fix that. And so, I love Okubo's facial expressions. No, I can hear myself. I can hear myself in the video. That's unfortunate. Hold on. Let's fix that. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's just you. I don't know. Let me know if you guys can hear me, but I'm pretty sure I can hear myself in the video. Hold on, let me try turning it up through Streamlabs. How's that? Is that better? Is that better? Yo, but thanks for coming through, Fresh Boy. I appreciate it. Let me drop this on Twitter. Twitter. Alright, so I'm gonna keep reading the chapter. I turned up my volume. Hopefully you can hear me better. But okay, great, 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 great. Alright, so he died. Alright, so I'm loving Okubo's facial expressions. They're really good. So let's go to this next page. Yo, thanks for coming through, Fresh Boy. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. So we were both called nameless by the others. Even when my brothers, even when my brother was fostered, they still called him Nanashi. So he ended up getting adopted. Okay. So he said he'd make his 7 desires as a samurai into his calling. That way, he could use the characters for 7 desires as his name, Nanashi. Okay, so we're getting the Nanashi stuff. Alright, so apparently he ended up getting adopted at one point, but they still called him a Nanashi. So Nanashi, and now we're getting Hachimaru's flashback when he met a Nanashi in chapter 2. I want Nanashi to come back though. Nanashi was the GOAT. So Nanashi, it means nameless. Okay, I get it. So Anne was from the same town as Nanashi. But he counted the desires wrong. He actually had 8. And the 8th one was to protect me even if it meant his own death. So my brother's samurai calling was to pursue 8 desires in all. Or it should have been. To protect you. He had the same calling as me. And so you saw him and me. Okay, this is really beautiful. Anne's looking out into space, the detail in this art. I'm really feeling the emotion. I'm really feeling um everything that's going on with this chapter. Like you can really tell this is a very somber and important moment for both of them. So my brother asked me to be his princess. That's why I started down the path of training. Initiate right. Okay. Oh, finally we're getting the initiate training. Okay. So, but come on. Go to the next page. It hurts to remember my brother. I just wanted to forget about him. Did she intentionally lose the locker ball? Wow. Okay, so this is interesting. Okay. All right. I've been wondering. She said she just left it there, but that didn't make any sense. She knows how important it is. Okay. Okay. Everything's coming full circle. I'm loving it. So I put on a strong front and pretended I wasn't sad. And that's when I met you. I didn't realize it at first, but I came to realize that you're like him in many ways. Surprisingly, in fact. And she looks like she wants to cry. Oh, I love it. Stan and. You were just like my brother. I felt like he'd come back to be with me again. He'd come back to be with me again, even after he died. He was doing his best to uphold his calling. I see, so that's what's going on. And now you're seeing the differences between me and him, and it's causing you to avoid me. That also explains why you seem too nice to me all of a sudden. And I'm not your brother. I'm Hachimaru. I can never be a perfect replacement for him. I want to protect you as Hachimaru. Okay. So they're both seeing each other not as themselves, but as different things. Okay, okay, I'm loving this. It wasn't me you were trying to be kind and gentle toward. It was the image of your older brother. I'm sorry. Maybe I was the one who wasn't seeing you for who you really are. So Daruma and Sanda and Ryu are just chilling there, listening to the conversation. I love the main group so much, man. I love the main group so much, bro. This chapter already, it's already feeling good. It's already feeling good. Are you seen as a human or as a cat? If the viewer knows both sides of you, then it is the viewer who decides how to see you. She looked at Hachimaru, but she saw her brother. On the other hand, already feeling good. On the other hand, hold on. Oop, let me mute that. What's up, Frostbite? What's up, Frostbite? Thanks for coming through, bro. Thanks for coming through. The romance in this chapter, it's hidden right now, bro. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. So now I've heard how you feel and learned something that's really important to you, and that's great. But having your true self out in the open, you feel more like partners, huh? And it's Sanda. Gotta admit, I feel kinda jealous of them. Huh, Ryu? Jealous of what? Ah, I feel so much better now. Okay, this time, I want you to hear what I'm saying as my own words. Huh. I promise to do my very best. No, I would die to protect you, Anne. Um, haha. Because I'm your princess of fate, or no, because you're you, Anne. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, I'm fucking with it. I'm fucking with it. Let's. Ooh. Ooh. I'm loving it. The most important things are not found where one can see them. It's all in how you see and in how you show others. At last, they seem to be seeing each other for who they really are. Love is something that people feel. Okay, so Goku pulls up. Not just because they're samurai or princess. It looks like my job is done now. I feel a very strong heroism from them. Hmm. You can feel the connection? Okay, that's something we're gonna have to talk about. Okay, so, oh, I didn't realize you were here. You really are a good guy. Uh, thanks. I love Ryu, bro. Ryu's the GOAT. I don't care what anyone says. Ryu is goated. Ryu is goated. It's coming. What is it, Ichigo? Okay, okay. Alright, let's see where this is going. Okay, Ichigo, she's twitching. Okay, next page. Everyone's going down. The fuck does that mean? I feel it. It's fast. What's going on? Ata's gravity. He's close. Yo, let's go! Uzusama vessel approaching rapidly. Prepare for hostilities. Okay, let's go. Daruma, they have their ship in incarnate form to increase speed. You can turn your ship into... What the fuck? It'll be here in moments. What should we do? That giant ship. How many samurais did he use? Hanaichi, let's fly out to meet him. Can you go in your Nekomata? And you'll use Yoken, I assume. Then will you release my body for me to use it? Okay. Okay, Daruma's going into human form. Hanaichi going into human form. Let's go. This feeling, another familiar presence. Okay, we get Ata. Ata's there. He's with the brothers. He's with Princess Neri. I'll take my dragon mount. Ryuki? Keep your prayers up, Princess Neri. Of course. Master Hanaichi in human form, riding Nekomata. This is the first time I've actually seen it in person. I feel like I've seen your master somewhere before. The Ususama style's planet drawing cat Hanaichi, cat samurai Hanaichi the Great Scratcher. the Kongoyasha style Starbreaker, the Kongoyasha style star-breaking dog samurai, Daruma the evil biter. Okay, two initiates of their orders fighting side by side. It is a sight I never thought I'd witness. Okay, so we got Hanaichi holder, and we go. Yo, Hanaichi's holder looks sick, bro. Yo, he looks like some type of like falcon type of thing. Yo, this is sick. I'm loving this. The art right now is on point, on point. So we got Daruma and Hanaichi. They're flying at Ata. They're about to collide. Oh my goodness, bro. Okay. Oh, come on. That can't be the last page. Don't do this. Okay. Last page. So Ata, he goes in. Okay, Ata pulls up. He's going into his key holder form. Hanaichi and Daruma, they're pulling up on Ata. They clash. Yo, what? Yo, what is Hanaichi, bro? Hanaichi, have you turned against me? Don't lecture me about loyalty. I had a feeling he would use the Sorokin. Whatever he attempts, one of us would be familiar with it. We can read his attacks. Master, you have each one style to your name, but I am the only man to ever be initiated into two schools of fighting. Kongoyasha Ususama combined style World of Death. Let's go. Okay. Yo. Yo. Yo, that chapter was crazy. Oh fuck, dude. This last double page spread. You got Yoken. You got Hanaichi holder, Nekomata. You got Ata and his dragon holder. Yo, this. Yo, this chapter was straight heat. Yo, and we get a new technique, a combined technique, a combined style. Yo, this chapter, bro. This chapter. Okay. Okay, I don't even know where to start, where I should start, even talking about this chapter. So let me look at the comments. Yo, Frostbite, the romance in this chapter, it was dope. It was really good. The rumor was like, nope, Goku has too much Chad energy. That's facts. That's facts, bro. Goku, he has that little ponytail in the back. He has that those drippy bangs, bro. Goku is a Chad, bro. I don't care what anyone says. He's like, he's Aizen Sosuke out here. He's Aizen Sosuke out here, alright? If you watch Bleach. But, Atara Goku from Samurai 8. I got Goku. I got Goku Extreme Diff. Chapter was straight heat. Yo, Dark King, this chapter was fire, bro. This chapter was fire. And Frostbite, you said Ata was waiting for that special attack. I'm just trying to see what it is, to be honest with you. I can't even. Okay, so like I have a hypothesis right now, because this right now, I can't even. Like, okay, so Ata pulled up in his ship holder, alright? He pulled up, and Daruma said they put the ship holder into an incarnate body. And that must have been created from Samurai Soul. So that must have happened when he blew up all those planets and, took all the samurai and whatnot. So, number one, how? Because we've seen him do it to his own body, so I guess it's just the multitude of bodies put together, I guess. I guess it's just the multiple samurai souls put together, and then like you morph it and form it, I guess. But to make your key holder and oh, dude, Ata, whew, Ata's broken. Okay, so Dark King, you said how you think it's gonna play out. Man, I don't even know to be honest with you. Right now, how I'm seeing it, Ichigo, it seems like she just had a prediction. And it seems like she just said that, oh, everybody's going down. So this man, I don't, because I've been saying in my chapter reviews, I said in the podcast, the Samurai 8 podcast last week, that I don't think there's any way in hell that Hanaichi and Daruma are beating Ata in a high diff fight. And they're the two strongest people there. I think it's gonna be high diff, but there's no way they're beating Ata. Especially now he's out here he's combining school techniques. We don't even know what the other schools techniques are. And this dude over here combining two of them. Man, this dude Ata. I don't even think it's gonna be a high diff anymore. Maybe it'll be a mid diff. Maybe it'll be a mid diff. What do you guys think? Think it's gonna be a mid diff? I think that'd be good. Yo, this chapter, bro. This chapter, bro. This chapter was so good, so good. So let's see. Sorry guys, I'm on Twitter right now. Sending some messages. We gonna get a live stream popping real quick. If you guys have mics or whatever, and you wanna hop in, man, just join the Discord, and we can talk on here. Oh, Frostbite, you think it's gonna be mid diff? Yeah, I I just with everything we've been given with Ata, alright, they're destroying planets, no problem. Daruma's transformation only lasts 10 minutes, and I assume that, he split it with Hanaichi, so maybe it's like a 5 minute type of thing since they split it between the two of them. They're not beating Ata in 5 minutes. Like, I don't. Dude, Ata's goaded, bro. Ata is goaded. Let me see if I can find the Discord link. Drop it in the chat if anyone wants to come through. Where is Moe? Moe-san. There we go. Discord link. I'll drop it. Yo, so what do you guys think about Ichigo seeing the future here? What do we think about that? That like is it like a random type of thing? Does it just happen at random? Like, I don't know if you guys seen That's So Raven or anything, but maybe it's one of those type of situations. Let me go in my general real quick. These Discord general. Yeah, so if you guys want to pull up. I wonder if they ended up doing the podcast tonight. Oh, let's see. Yeah, what do you guys think of Ichigo's potential after this chapter? Nah, they haven't started yet. Mm, that's crazy. This is a really good chapter. Let's see. So Dark says, I have a theory that Hanaichi sacrifices himself to buy him time to escape, and they stumble into territory of another style. That way, Atto will at least back off a little. Okay, I like that. I like that. So,
Hey, hey, what's up? What's up?
oh yo. I can't even see right now. Who's here? Who joined? Oh, what's up, Jogan? What's up, bro? How you
Yeah, it's
doing?
me. It's
How you doing?
Ryan.
Oh,
What's up,
yo, what's
man?
up,
What's up?
Brian?
What's
What's
up,
up?
man?
Oh, I'm doing good, bro. I just finished reading the chapter, man. It chapter was insane, bro.
Yeah, I like that. I like
That
it. It was a good chapter.
chapter was insane, bro. So, I'm just talking to the people in the comments right now, and Dark King. I'm gonna get your opinion after this, but Dark King said he has a theory that Hanaichi sacrifices himself to buy him time to escape.
I've been thinking something like that too because I could, I can't see them beating Atta. It's just not possible.
You can talk about the chapter.
Uh, I think, I think the chapter was good. I like, I like the interaction with Anne and Achimaru. Plus, plus
Mhm.
the intensity. Like when Atta was coming, you could see the paneling and Ichigo face, then you move on to NHE. I think it was done really well. Could tell the, like, I don't know. I feel like it was just done really good, which I you can see that the art is improving every single chapter. I think it was really done, really
Oh,
good.
yeah. I agree 1,000%, man. This, like the beginning of the chapter, it was so refreshing.
Yeah,
With Anne and Hachimaru, and like you can actually feel their bond growing.
yeah.
In that chapter, and I'm kind of glad that because I was talking in the podcast or that we had I think a week ago or something.
Mhm.
That's on Cake Lighty's channel. I don't know if you guys check that out.
Yeah, I
But
watch it.
okay, dope. But I was thinking about how damn I forgot where I was going. Oh, I'm kind of glad that Hachimaru didn't take this the wrong way.
Yeah,
Like I think it
agreed.
shows growth on his part.
That's good. I think I hope I hope you just keep developing the bond and make everything smooth.
Hmm. Um.
I love when I love when Ichigo said, like, I think she said, "What's that?" Like she said, like, "What's that?" And
Hmm.
then Anichi realized it's Ata, and he started freaking out.
Oh, dude,
He's like, "Yo,
I'd be freaking out too, dude. This dude Ata is crazy.
I really like how it showed the panel, like him just like you can see the dragon moving at some like I don't know light speed or whatever.
Dude, that dragon was moving at the speed of light almost like.
Yeah,
So,
it was moving.
okay, so there's a lot of things to break down in this chapter, I guess.
Hmm.
So, I kind of want to talk about the whole samurai soul and key holder thing that we
Yeah.
got this chapter. Apparently, Otto was able to turn his key holder into an that fake body that we saw last time, like a
Wait,
clone
said it.
body. Like
Oh, yeah.
so like, how do you clone something that big?
I, I mean,
Number
I don't
one,
know.
like
I was wondering maybe that's why he was collecting all the samurai so
that makes
to
the most
use
sense.
to use for it because I mean when he was making his clone body he only used one of his samurai so but he need probably like I don't know hundreds probably.
Probably million. Like, dude, dude, this is. So apparently it increased his speed, the key holder speed. Well, okay, this isn't his actual key holder, but it increased its speed. So I guess like the incarnate body, I guess it's more like particles in a way.
Yeah,
And so I'm kind of assuming that like if you're just particles, you're able to just flow throughout space at like a different speed or something. I don't know.
yeah.
What do you think?
it is really interesting because I feel like the samurai sword is more than just like a sword.
Yeah.
Obviously, I feel like because we see Ada use it to make a clone, which was freaking moon level, and then Anaichi just basically teleported. So it's like, and every time we see it, there's like this is a samurai real sword. They never say that like the katana was the real sword. Like they never really use the katana. Maybe for like
Yeah,
a
the con
flash.
the
Maybe just
katana's
for a
kind of there.
flash.
Yeah, there for show.
Yeah,
It's like
and
it's kind of like they're not really fight. It's more like a sparring type of thing. I
yeah,
kind of take the
and it's
katanas.
because I think the soul is. I feel like we're gonna really see like a deep explanation on it. But that's why I think the power system is so complex because I feel like there's so much to it. Because if you think about it, we have the soul, we have the key, we
Hmm.
have these different schools, and plus we have elements. What I mean elements like lightning, because Benkei used lightning. I remember
Yep.
in chapter one, Dharma used wind,
Yep.
some kind of wind technique.
Like
So I mean,
like a tornado type of thing. Yep.
yeah. So do you think all that comes to one thing, or maybe just separately? I think just from each particle. That's it. You think the power system is just each particle, or maybe the power system is just from all the stuff is from some new thing we just don't know yet. Because
Okay.
even Sorokin is like, it's yeah.
Well, was Sorokin like? What do you think Sorokin's kind of similar to?
I mean, if samurai use each particle to basically reach to a point that they can regenerate their body,
Hmm.
I guess the Sorokin probably breaks it down to a point it just can't regenerate, which make it. I mean, OP man. But I don't know. It's like
Dude, that is crazy. That is crazy. So
because I mean,
the rumor said that they were gonna use Sorokin.
yeah, and when Soriken, I guess it's probably one way they can kill Atta. Maybe try to cut him up and maybe destroy his key, but that's not gonna happen. We got that.
Yeah, I don't see Ata going down at in any point in time. So let me read off some of these comments real quick. So it says Ata's attack might be like an AoE effect.
So what? Was it?
Um, I forgot what AoE means. I think it's like damage output. I think it's like area of effect.
Uh,
It's like when the attack does like more damage on like a wide scale.
oh, I I don't know if you noticed, but there's a lot of planets
Hmm.
around.
Oh
That's
yeah, that's
crazy.
true too.
That's crazy.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Because imagine him using imagine him just taking the room and Ichi just freaking this like basically hitting them to a point that is shooting down and it's destroy like
Hmm.
a city on a planet. It's like
Oh,
bro,
like he just sends him down.
yeah,
Like it just
because
destroys a planet or something.
like I wonder if he can use his. You remember when he used that gravity like thing against Agamichi? Like
Hmm.
he stabbed him with his sword and Agamichi just started flying back. What if he used that on a bigger scale? I wonder.
We're talking about Daruma.
Well, yeah, I mean, no, I mean like Ata. What if you
Oh,
use that
Atu.
on a bigger scale? Remember that technique you use against?
Against who?
Are you hearing me?
Yeah, 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 I can hear you.
Yeah, the technique that he used against NH, like when he take his regular sword and he stabbed him, and then NH just keep flying back. So
Oh,
I was
okay, okay,
wondering,
okay. Yeah, 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 okay, yeah,
I
yeah.
was wondering if that was like some gravity. I
Yeah.
don't
Okay,
know.
yeah, yeah. I think it was like gravity too. I remember
So
talking
maybe you
about.
could do that on a bigger scale.
Oh, dude, Ata's like I already know he's gonna be broken, but it seems like He has all the brothers there with him.
Yeah. So is he gonna fight?
I
Um,
I
his
just want to
brother's gonna
see.
go for the
I just
the,
want to see.
the, the other.
I just want to see one of them fight. But go on.
Yeah. I feel like if there. I feel like all of them is gonna go
Hmm.
to
Oh,
fight.
Samurai group chat,
oh, what's up, bro? It's nice to talk to you. I'm glad you made it this
right?
time. I'm glad you made it, bro. You have a deeper voice than I thought you would.
I think, man, this make like
Yeah,
I
yeah,
feel
go on.
like the power system. That's what I'm saying. It's hard to make so much theory about it because there's so much more. You know what I mean? You have all these technique. So does it just come from one single thing? Then there's like I don't remember almost different categories, but there's a lot.
Yeah,
And
it's like seven, 6 or 7 different categories.
Yeah,
and
that's what
they're
I'm
all
saying. Like
they all mean so many different things.
yeah,
Yep, yep. So, wait,
that's
just give us your quick thoughts on the chapter, and we were talking about now. Do we think the brothers are gonna get a fight?
Well, quick thoughts on the chapter for one. I love
Uh huh.
the conclusion of that little drama. It was nice to know that, like, for one, Kishi's taking the time to write out these thought out little in the story, not just kind of rushing love and making it come out of the ass like it did with Naruto. So that was out of the ass, in my opinion.
Can you repeat that? I'm
I
gonna
mean,
turn you up.
I liked how he makes sense. When they actually do fall up, it's gonna be more time because you know where it's coming from. You know, not just out
and
of the wind.
I think that a lot of people like people thought, well, if there's a samurai, I guess samurai and a princess, they have to love each other. No, it doesn't have to be that kind of love. It could be like, I guess, maybe a friendship love or maybe a family love in a way. Because Anne said she was gonna ask her brother to be like her princess or whatever.
Hmm.
No, and brother asks her to be his princess.
Yeah, yeah. So that means it doesn't have to be like about love. It could just be, I mean, great friendship. Like
Yeah,
maybe a guy could be a prince. I don't know.
the thing about it is the way you set it up in the beginning is that I had assumed that every princess
Hmm.
their samurai, like the old guy who like died by Ada, like the first 20 chapters.
Mm-hmm.
He's with his princess. I thought that was like his lover, for like a million years.
Hmm.
And then
I mean,
just with the way they described Daruma's princess, wherever she is she dead or not, whatever that
yeah, I
freaking
think she's
Wayward
dead.
maybe.
She's
Yep,
dead.
He never talks about her.
he doesn't.
And, but no, what I and read more and thought about it, I realized that like you said, it's not just about them being lovers or being intimate. They could just be best friends. They could be comrades in battle. Like Ada's princess is that weird thing that sits
Alien.
on the dragon all the time. I don't even know her name,
Near.
Neri.
but you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yep.
Yeah, yeah. I
Yeah,
do.
yeah,
So
yeah. So what's
I
up?
I think I definitely love this concept that Kishi's kind of going with, where he, love means a multitude of different things for different people, and I'm really happy it's not one of it doesn't have to exclusively be like a, oh,
Love.
yeah, I have to be with you type of thing. And
Yeah, I
and I
don't
really
know if.
hold
Sorry.
on, yeah, you good. I really like how Goku has been putting it to Hachimaru, like, this can all either work out, or like you guys can like just tear each other down and completely destroy each other. So it's like, yeah, I think it's a dope concept. I think it's a dope concept because it kind of makes more sense why we don't see a lot of samurai with princesses.
Yep. That's what
Yeah,
I think that's why I feel like in this, whenever we get everyone together at this group, I feel like there probably will be like two more princesses. Probably. I don't think everyone's gonna have a princess. I don't see it on the group. I think Goku would have a princess, and maybe Ryu.
I think
I don't
Goku
think.
needs a princess. I'd be
Yeah,
fine with Ryu just getting like a key holder or something.
yeah. I think everyone's
Well,
gonna
while
get a
we're on the
keyword.
topic of
Everyone has said.
princesses, what do you think happened with Goku? Did he come without one from jump? Did he have one and lose her because he was being like Hachi and not seeing her for her, which is why he's such a gentleman now?
I think.
You say?
I
Ooh, I
think
want that flashback
because
now.
You
I
said
don't
you
think
don't
he
want
has
that
a
flashback.
princess.
Yeah.
I don't think he has a princess, but I feel like maybe he's seen so much with. I mean, we've seen so much with Anaichi because obviously he's older than Achumaru, so he's probably been traveling the galaxy, and maybe he just doesn't like the way they think. You know, these samurai. Like I feel like maybe has a different view, like on things. Maybe that's how Kara view the samurai system. I don't know, but
All right,
so
couple questions, couple real important questions. One, Ada black? Are we presuming he's black, or is people just coloring him as a black man?
oh, he's back.
I think that
Well,
that's a good
no,
question.
wait. Well, yeah, no, he's back. You remember that panel, that cover page with when
Yeah,
he
yeah,
saw
yeah,
he was black. I mean,
yeah, he was
I don't
black.
know. That color page can be colored by anybody, then you know.
no,
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 it
but
was
when
official. It was official.
yeah, it was official.
Official?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
that's good. You know, I love this one. I love that freaking Kishimoto's adding these
uh,
brown characters in. They really were
yeah.
successful in Naruto Shippuden, especially for
Yeah,
Killer Bee.
Oh,
And
Killer Bee killed it. His raps were trash, but Killer Bee killed it.
yeah, he was a great character until like the end. He got boring.
Oh yeah,
Very
Killer Bee got trash. It's like,
yeah.
are we gonna see
I mean,
any development for Killer Bee? Please.
like
got some flashbacks. That was
Franco, he made like the hidden cloud. The hidden cloud had like a it's like the hidden cloud was like a black community. I'm not
Yeah.
saying
I'm
I'm
not
not
saying
saying
they're
exactly,
black. I
but
thought they're more tan. I
yeah,
mean,
yeah.
obviously they're black people. They had
Yeah.
the mannerisms, but you know, they're quote unquote black people. They're just tan people with really harsh sense, you know.
So
Yeah.
hold on. But yeah, I don't know. I really like that we're starting to diversify a bit, and he's kind of throwing in black characters. I think that's dope.
I mean,
Um.
I
I
just
love
wish
that.
that Ichigo got some more like panel time. He
Oh,
says like
Um,
2 words every other chapter. I'm just
she do.
I feel like Ichigo. I feel like she can't really do anything. Like I mean, I feel like she can't. She definitely can't fight because never.
I mean, she may have a
She's never
mind.
done.
All right, let's think about this. Freaking, well, one, she's not samurai yet, so yeah, right. She can't fight.
I mean,
But
she's not even like Sanda as a sword. So, like
I mean, how do you know? You don't know the. She literally
Has, just has like
putting
a little
down.
pocket. She just has like a little pocket knife.
well, I don't think. Remember when?
Hachimura had Hachimura played video games at the time, so he
Well,
had like top skill already. So I can't use it. But
Oof.
is when Anachi said she's gonna become the strongest samurai, she was like, "What? That doesn't make any sense." That's why that makes me think she didn't know anything about samurai. I don't know. Like maybe just
I thought she and just didn't care enough to take the time. Like when you're a little girl with the ability to see the future, you
yeah.
know,
You probably
you
don't care about samurai.
parents
Yeah.
are very like out to the adventure. They're kind of apprehensive about events and whatnot.
Yeah.
But side note, I really want to get into is the brothers. Where the fuck are they at? I want to see Ikaku through fucking Nanakaku. So I need to see the seven tuplets. So
I mean, they chilling right now.
bro. First of all, I need to know princess. I need to know what styling style. Probably using the Shuma. Still,
I don't think all of them are princess because I feel like it would have seen. I don't think any.
all right. And the thing about it is they don't have princesses. Are they stronger? They're stronger without, or are they weak? Like
Mhm.
Kishimoto developed this very power system. Like it's samurai, princess, and key holder. They don't have key holders. I haven't seen them. They don't have any princesses for sure.
Yeah.
But like, they only have one tier of their power. That have supreme to near godlike skill in being samurai. Because they're
Really strong.
they're,
Definitely.
they're
Probably
about
could destroy.
let's say Hachi's like 14, 15 years old. Let's just assume.
Mm-hmm.
So they've been training since at least that's like 10 years of
At
just
least 10 years.
training with each other and a master of two different master, but like a strong initiative. I don't know what you would classify Oda as, but
A
you know,
beast.
yeah. But he can do two different styles. And he probably both of them to both others. So not only it's just like it's interesting. I want to see them fight. I need to know like are they really that strong without like the other two parts of the system?
That's a good question actually, because
I think we will see them fight because I don't know. I feel like we're gonna see them fight against. The only person
Oh,
I
they're just
probably
gonna
give.
freaking like wash Sin so bad. Like Hachimaru kind of beat him already with his shiny
Mm,
blade.
I don't know about that. I feel
I
like
thought that
Sen
was a
would.
clash.
Nah,
I
I
don't
feel
know.
like yeah.
If it's like a 5 against like 1 or like even 2 against 1 against Sin and like it's
Oh yeah,
I
like,
I got them beating him.
I definitely think Sen
man.
is strong.
And let's say number 2 fights Goku for sake of it just the story. I feel like Goku either is gonna win but like high diffly or like not at all. He'll lose mid diff.
Okay, okay. How about
Hachi.
I think I would like um for the brothers to push everyone there to a high diff. Um, but it's not like a high diff for them. It's like they're not necessarily going all out, but like they're still trying.
Yeah.
Like I don't want the full brunt, but like you can tell that they're strong because it wouldn't make sense if Ikaku was being trained under Ata and he wasn't strong.
Yeah. I feel like Ada would isn't a someone to go around and weak people. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Wait,
go on.
no, what did you say? You said go. He's not one to go around and do what now?
Be around weak people.
Oh, okay, yeah. Go on.
Yeah. One that would. I think they're gonna be really strong. I'm never gonna.
I just know this is a loss for them, you know, because they can't pull off Adam's.
What were you gonna say?
I mean, they probably could, but I don't think they have they can move here to draw on.
Mhm. Can you
So
repeat that?
they can't use the ultimate move.
Yeah, I don't think they can use. I think they're probably like they have some skill. They're probably stronger than Hachimaru and Goku at this point.
Wait, who you talking about? Freaking the brothers?
Yeah, the brothers.
I'm just talking about the battle in general. Like I don't think
Oh,
they're gonna lose this fight because they can't pull off their ultimate moves in the middle of space.
yeah.
I think that's the
Mm,
perfect place to fight.
I mean, maybe, but like the only ultimate move I know about is the atmosphere's thing, and it obviously builds upon like
the
atmosphere.
atmosphere. Yeah.
Unless they're pulling back space that like that power, then like
So, let's see. Imagine Ryu got betrayed by his own school. What do you guys think about that? Or he got banished.
What do you say?
So yeah, we got a comment that said, imagine Ryu got betrayed by his own school, or he got banished and they took his memories.
Yeah, I feel like that
oh,
would be good.
that would be really good. Is it Rio mean like? Damn, what is Rio means dragon? Fun.
Yeah, I think it means like dragon or something.
What's his
Maybe
real
he's
name?
gonna get.
Key or something. I don't know. I mean,
His real name is Key.
I don't know. Anyway, fucking. I mean, I did notice on the wiki, which is still bullshit. I'm still fixing it, guys. It's terrible. But
It-
that had his school style. I forget what it's called. But there have been other masters of that keyword still around.
mhm.
I mean, he probably did get banished, or he like I don't know. I can't tell you.
'Cause
He's a very like
He's a very interesting character. I like how he just calls it, just sitting there calling everyone a good dude.
That's a great judgment. Let's not. That's
So I was gonna ask, how do we feel about what's his name? Well, how do we
Um,
feel about Sonic thing and Ryu?
I'm the samurai. I'm hoping it happens sooner rather than later. My whole story in general is I want to go right.
Hmm.
All this set it up right because like for one, he's most likely right now are going to be Ichigo, Hachimaru, Ryu, and most possibly Sanda. So they already have 4 of the 7 keys they need.
Yeah.
But like I want them to be a squad of like strong people before there's a time skip. You know, if there's a time skip, which usually in these kind of mangas there are, I would like them to be a fleshed out team who can at least
yeah,
back each other up and do like team combos before there's a time skip. You know, that's I just need him to become a samurai and then get training to be a samurai before that happens. So I just wish that he would transition to that
Mm.
sooner rather than later.
I think.
I wonder
Yeah. Go.
if is gonna really draw another kid killing themselves to be a samurai. I think he's gonna draw Ichigo doing that, or maybe he's gonna wait until she's old.
Ooh, I would like that.
The thing about it is, like I said, it's all about the time. Like how long is this gonna go on? Are we jumping every month, every couple of years? Are we just gonna be going on a long ride like Naruto, or like One Piece kind of, where it's just like every day is a new chapter type thing? So it just really depends on like how the time like period flies through this.
Yeah, because you kind of assume that since they're in space, time kind of passes.
I
But
mean, time is
it's
space. That's the whole thing. You have to assume that time is moving slower because they're traveling through.
exactly.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, you can keep it. My bad.
Oh, but I was gonna say, so I like Sonda, and I really like Ryu. I really love their like bromance and interactions they got going on. I think
bro,
those two.
Sanda.
I stand Sanda. I stand
Sanda
Sanda,
is so funny, bro. He's so funny.
Yo, he
He
is
has to
though.
stay in it.
Once
He
he
has to
stopped
stay in it
being
here.
like freaking the other guy, whatever his last name was, I like him as Sandus so much.
Hmm.
Which is
which one?
He's so funny, bro.
Oh, Sonda.
Yeah, he's
yeah,
funny.
Yeah, Sonda is freaking hilarious, bro. Like,
he actually has like a lot of insight into a lot of things you wouldn't think he would have insight on. You know,
you, that's facts.
like
Like,
for fucking somebody who's Hachimaru's age, he be talking mad shit, but he be
bro,
making sense.
he be talking that shit, bro. I'm hoping he's like the intellectual one.
Which I think is what Kishimoto is building is building towards.
I,
Yeah,
I'd very much be very happy with like he's not necessarily like really overbearingly strong, but I'd be good if he could put up a good fight.
I feel
Now,
like Sanda will become a samurai. I don't think Kishimoto is gonna always like, okay, here's a lock ball, kill yourself, try it, see if you can survive. I feel like he's gonna always make it something special. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel
He's
like
not
it
gonna
has to be.
he's not gonna force it and say, okay,
Oh,
well, we have
just
a locker ball,
here you
go
go.
kill yourself. I
Yeah,
don't think it's like that because it I feel like it takes a lot of guts to kill yourself, bro. Like I'm
yeah,
telling you, bro.
yeah,
definitely does.
that's
So
facts.
And Supeku too, which is like one of the harshest ways to die. You stab yourself in the gut, so you usually bleed out. It's not instant death. So.
Yep.
yeah, man, that's just that's why I felt it when Nanashi
Yeah.
killed himself. It's like,
I mean, I kind of wish Nana thought about it more, like more thoroughly before he tried that, because like he just like think about it. Most samurai are not just anybody off the street, to be honest.
yeah,
Like you can't just like Hachimaru happened to be like made to be a samurai, so he's off the streets. But like freaking Sanda is like the son of like a great schoolmaster. Ryu probably the child of like a giant school empire.
dragon.
You know, dragon style. I don't know. freaking Ichigo. Well, she is somebody off the streets. I can't lie. All right, never mind. My theory's out the ass.
I said my theory's out the ass.
Fuck it.
Um,
But no. One thing I do want to get into, like, how do you guys? All right, so compared to the character of Naruto, Part One, how do you feel about Hachimaru? Like comparisons, differences, things you would feel that you wish Kishimoto would do with Hachimaru or do differently.
I don't want him to do the
Talk no truth.
Sasuke thing. I don't want him to do the Sasuke thing.
Oh, the retreat, the whole. Okay, the
No,
Sasuke
I'm
thing.
not talking about the retrieve. I mean, like, I don't know.
The
I don't
annoying,
have a problem.
the overbearingness of the Sasuke
Yeah.
thing. Okay.
Yeah, I just.
Like
I
if,
don't know.
like if every chapter Hachimaru was like, "Oh, I want to kill Ata. I'm gonna kill him."
Or the Goku like you say, oh, I'm gonna get stronger than you, blah blah blah. Like force it.
So you feel like
I don't think he's gonna do it because I feel like his story. I feel like Hachimaru is a lot different from Naruto. I feel like Naruto wasn't that talented. Definitely, Hachimaru is a beast, bro.
Yeah,
He's talented. He's weak. He's weak right now, but he's really talented. We all know that.
definitely.
Well, okay. Well, the thing is, like, we have to think like Hachimaru had like the experience.
Yeah.
So it's like it's kind of like he's Naruto, but he has like training of like a Jonin.
Kinda, yeah. Because I mean, they use that game. I feel like people who read the series should really think more about that game, and I think we're gonna see it again because I feel like it's a big deal.
Because
the game.
Yeah, because I was gonna say because I saw earlier comments, I saw like not from this chapter just specifically, but just in general, like people will complain about Hachimaru's growth as a fighter, but it's like, well, we have to take into account that all he's really done is just sit on his ass and play video games.
Yeah.
For this one specific purpose. And it's like it's been really highlighted. And so I think it's dope that we don't have to see him train anymore. But it's like they're highlighting it. So it's like we know he's still training, but we still get the rest of the story. So like I think Kishimoto.
Right now, I feel like right now he just can't really have a serious training because Ata is on his ass, bro. He's
consistently.
I feel like I have a feeling that someone from the Galactic Ball is gonna save them because I feel like I can't see Dharma and Aichi beating Ata.
That's what I'm saying.
I feel like Sen would just. I feel like Sen knows he can't beat them, so he maybe would be smart enough to retreat or let's go to the Galactic Ball. I feel like the Galactic Ball is like hyped up, so maybe they're really strong. So you know what I mean?
So what I was thinking, I definitely think Ata's beating the shit out of Daruma and Hanaichi.
I don't know. His clone like only almost won because Dharma was in his cat body, but like
hold on.
But if you think about it,
he washed Daruma when he got on the planet. Like Daruma had to go to sleep, all right, and the only way that Ata got interfered with was because of Dr. Furuta. Other than that, I think Ata could have destroyed the planet if he wanted to, no problem.
I mean, if you think about it, like when Ata was coming, like he flew through the moon, and then he was landing, and Dharma realized, and when they clashed with their swords, the entire part of Dharma body was ripped up, like it was ripped apart. I don't know if you guys noticed the panel.
Yeah, I saw it. Like you can see his insides.
Though, and he was like in his cat form, so he's half awakened right now. You know, like I able to like hold his own. I'm not saying he's gonna win, but like with Hanaichi, he should be able.
Yeah, it should do good with Hanaichi.
No, I think it's gonna be a good fight. I think it's mid diff for Ata.
Yeah,
I mean,
like a dual like style user.
That's
So like, and he's a
crazy.
drag
I mean, look at it
holder.
too. Look at Ata is using the face of the dragon only. Just the face to build the body. I mean, what if he used it almost more? Like, what could he do? Like, if you think of man, I don't know. I feel like
Well, no, the thing about it is, I like brought it up is that the key holders. The most important part of this story to me is the key holders. I like for one, they have different like rankings.
mm-hmm.
Yep.
Two, they have you can have more than one key holder apparently.
Yep.
Yeah,
And three, it's like they can like you can take apart as much as you want from them or as little as you want. It's it's
yeah,
it's, it's very like as part of being the power system, it makes calculating power abilities very hard.
yep.
Like they can have like a bigger class holder but only using half of it, or they can have a big holder and use all of it but just be like kind of okay. And
It
like
makes you.
what
And sorry for interrupting, but I feel like the way the power system is set up, I feel like it could like limit a certain character. Like maybe like we realize Dharma is too strong, so Kishimoto introduced him as well. He doesn't have his real body, and he doesn't have his princess, and he doesn't have his dog. So all those things are factoring in, and it just weaken him.
True.
Even though he's so strong, but it's like he's strong enough that he could go against Benkei or whatever. But if he had his real body or whatever, he'd just be a one shot. You know what I mean? So I feel like I like the way you can limit someone's power and still make them go even with someone. I feel like it's kind of
Okay, no, I get what you're saying. I really like that aspect of it because I feel like that's like my biggest enjoyment for the series right now is that Hachimaru is the only one right now with the Trinity actually completed.
yeah,
And so everyone else, we assume anyways, they have to put it together
yeah, like
for the most part, or like we have to see it fail, or like something, you know what I'm saying, for their
Ata
own growth.
Trinity completed as well?
Hmm?
Ata doesn't he has a princess,
I
he
Yeah.
mean,
has
yeah,
his key holder, and then he has his samurai schools
No,
plural.
I mean like in our main group, but yeah, Ata, um, yeah, Ata is one, but I think like that makes it so much better that we get to explore and the characters aren't like completed yet.
yeah,
Yeah,
because I
just
think
imagine he's the princess. God,
yeah, I
And
think
OP.
sorry,
I just want to say something about the samurai soul as well.
yeah,
Um, Hachimaru is the only key that we've seen be able to activate that glowing white blade, and
Mhm.
that's only because of Anne. So, um, technically we don't have the keys yet.
yeah.
Because like people be saying, "Oh, we have the keys. The story's going by too fast," but it's like
We don't have we didn't
Who would
doesn't
say
mean
where these
like
people?
I've just seen it on the timeline, like on Twitter, like and in the Samurai Discord. They're like,
I
"Oh,
feel like
we only just left Hachimaru's planet and Benkei, and we already have like 4 keys." And I'm like, they're not really
people
keys though yet.
don't
First
really
of all,
like
like
they don't really
they have
understand.
confirmed they are. They just confirmed that Ryu, Hachi, and fucking Ichigo are keys. Yeah, but there's only 3 of 7. Ichigo's not even a samurai yet. Ryu
Yeah,
has a lost memory. Like it's still a lot of story to tell before we even
I
get
feel
to
like
like say
I feel
keys.
like Kishimoto wants some of the characters to be together and grow their bond like you know when there's some series that I think of One Piece. Like I feel like One Piece introduced all of his like Luffy's crew before the time skip. I think so, and everything built up to like to a certain point. I feel like maybe Kishimoto want to do something like I have everyone,
I'm here
with
for
just
it because
yeah,
I think Kishimoto, in terms of writing characters, villains, fighting abilities, all out what Oda does.
You see outclass it what Oda does.
Yeah,
Okay, I will let you have that opinion. I will say okay.
Well, okay. In the terms of like the Straw Hats, right? The
Hmm.
Straw Hats have moments, but
About kind of
but
moments like team moments. What are you talking about? You're just saying
okay,
moments.
like okay, let's say the Zoro moment with Akuma, that's like a big moment. They have a
Mhm.
lot of team moments and whatnot, but you don't necessarily get the growth and the progression from those team moments. Like all of them
Yeah,
still feel like the same characters in a
I
way.
mean,
yeah,
And
that
there's
that
nothing wrong with that. I love that about One Piece.
all right, you're right, but they're also kind of wrong because at the beginning of the story, I don't want to go too far
Yeah,
off.
yeah, yeah.
In the beginning of the story, Usopp was never
Oh no, no,
or
no, like it's subtle growth. It's subtle growth,
it
but
is
it's
subtle.
like it's
It's a
something you don't
I think I
story
think
though.
it's because One Piece is just like one of those
really.
mangas that's like I mean a lot slower. Like it builds up to certain stuff.
Yeah,
Like you look at Wano, I feel like a lot of people complain about it, but
It's literally
it's a
the
lot of building up. You know what I
it's
mean?
literally the
exactly.
greatest.
It
Can't
it, it really is the best art.
Wano country. We're not getting into this because I will go on a rant
I
about
Yeah,
would I would too, but Wano has
yeah.
been fantastic. I don't care what anyone says.
but
Um,
back on to what you were saying. I feel like you are right though about the characters,
Hmm.
how Oda does it. He has at the beginning he has his characters like straight out of the fire, as in like made. Like they're
Yeah,
the way their personalities are very like permanent. Like Zoro's always gonna be a drunk who gets lost, who's like a monster. Luffy's always gonna be reckless and strong and kind of like weirdly a leader.
mhm,
Gonna be they have like subtle moments, like you said, that build upon these, but like his core characteristics of these people are already been like determined. You
yeah.
know, not really gonna change in the future.
Oh
This
yeah,
is
and I feel like it works in the context of what One Piece is, cause you do
Hmm.
feel the subtle growth, like I've been saying. But I think and where I think a lot of people have been complaining with One Piece is where I think Kishimoto is showing like why he's so strong, what he's strong and good at. Where it's like with every character in the group, I feel like I have some type of connection with.
yes,
Yeah, I feel.
Whereas
especially
with
like
Wano and One Piece right now, I see like a lot of people complaining about the scabbards, like they don't really feel a connection to
Me,
them or why they should care for them.
yeah, actually, I don't feel too much
one that
about the
I was
scabbers. No,
invested in
to be honest.
I'm
this for sure.
invested in the scabbards, but I can understand where they're coming from.
I
I
mean,
like some of them. I don't like all of them.
I
To
can't
be
say I like
honest.
all of them as much as I like the others, but I do like as a group the nine scabbards. Like as a group, they are like very interesting. You know,
Hmm.
individually, I'm just like, eh. You know, I like Kiku, I like Kinemon, I like
I mean,
Ashura
I love me some Odin, man.
Ashura Doji the goat.
bro. Especially that chapter, the way he went out, just so Gold Roger like. I don't know. Like, what's up with all these Yonko level people going out like nothing but goats? Like,
Yeah, Odin's great. Okay, Odin's great. I don't care what anyone says about the flashback. Odin is great.
Bro, that flashback was
Top
good, man. I
five
don't know what people talking
character,
about.
bro.
five. Yeah,
Top
sure,
top
sure.
flashback. Top three flashback.
Definitely.
Oh yeah, so
I feel
definitely
like,
Law and then Odin, or
but
Law, Robin, and then Odin. I like Law's flashback a little better.
back to our samurai
Yep.
The
stuff.
samurai, but not my
I
what?
I think I don't know why people always say, "Oh, why is it all together already, bro?" Like we know, we know they have to reach to a certain point where they have to be a lot stronger, and there's probably going to be a lot of people in the Usama style that's probably strong as Atta. That's all. That's how animes run. Like when there's a big organization or school or whatever, they're gonna have a lot of strong characters. If you think of um One Piece, I can't think of One Piece. If you think of the Big Pirates crew, they have a lot of strong guys. Like if you think there's no way it would be Atta and Kala being the two strong guy. Anaichi was a strong guy in it, but he obviously he's not in it anymore. So there's obviously more people we just haven't introduced to yet.
My biggest thing about Samurai 8, which I like the most, is that I'm uncertain about it. Is that I don't know where it's going. I don't
Yep.
know how it's finished, and it's like, even if like it has lost strong ties to Naruto, it's completely different.
Or
Yeah.
like the
Just like
great thing about Samurai 8 right now is like the manga could end like next chapter.
that's the
And
no, because the way things are in Japan, which is I kind of hate like they base success of how
mhm.
it does in its home country, which is stupid. Like I'm tired of looking at these numbers from like people who post Shonen Jump.
Oh
Like
God, bro, these numbers are so annoying because
they're not accurate. If they are, where's your source material to these numbers? And two, like who cares? This for Japan only. People in like other countries read manga.
no,
Like
no, number
stop.
I
one,
hate
they're
I hate
not
when people say,
they're not counting them. Hold on, let me get this point
yeah.
out, and you can go.
Hmm.
My thing is like when people talk about the sales, they're not actually talking about the sales. They're talking about the number of copies that have been sold. So if Samurai 8 sells 12,000 copies, they're like, oh, it only sold 12,000 copies compared to like 300,000. They're not comparing the dollar value to the copies being sold. So if let's say the first two volumes they sold like 20,000 in like the first week, right?
Mhm.
Hmm.
So let's say 20,000, and I think the when I did the math, I think the volume costs like about $5, right?
Where in Japan, it
Yeah.
costs here.
Hmm?
All right, never mind.
Yeah.
Keep
In
going.
Japan it's like about $5. I
Which
mean,
is that's crazy, but I guess
Yeah.
so 20,000 times five, that's $100,000 in a
okay.
Hmm.
week.
That's
That's
pretty good.
U.S. That's
I
U.S.
don't. Yeah.
dollars.
I don't
So
know. Like,
it's like you're not really like when they say sales, it's like you're talking about something superficial as in the copy. So you're not actually talking about the amount of money that they're actually bringing in from the series.
I
But the thing,
think I think people don't. I think one thing people don't understand about Shonen Jump, it's a business.
Yep.
If 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 it does good in like overseas and it doesn't do good in their own country, there's no way they're gonna end the series because again they're trying to make money. Say okay. Say for example, say say if it was the opposite. Say Demon Slayer makes 10 million overseas and then it makes I don't know 100,000 in Japan. You think they're gonna really um end the series because he's not doing good in our country? There's no. It doesn't work like that. It's a business and they're in it. Obviously, I know they love anime and manga, but obviously they want to make money. So if
I
they're
mean,
making money overseas, that's how it's gonna be.
Yep.
you
Oh, dude,
definitely
and I think they sold like 70,000 and in France
I
when it
thought,
got released over there, 70K copies, and I'm like
got a
just
lot. I thought Spain got like 20,000 as of like the last like 2 weeks or so.
huh?
like
I know Spain's Amazon, like on Amazon, Samurai is like number like I think 10 or 12.
Yeah.
Spain's like whole book on. So it's becoming popular in Spain, like doing good in Paris.
I
I
It's
think
like
already
it does. I think it does good. It does good, really good.
it's
You
circular.
know what's crazy? I feel like a lot of people are biased. This I'm not gonna say his name, but this one dude on Twitter
Yuma.
is yep, he's really biased.
No, no, no,
I,
no, he's
wait, wait,
literally
wait, wait,
trolling. I
wait.
like.
I think so. This one time when I think it was last week, Samurai. He said Samurai 8 sold like 23,000 copies, and his other series sold like 15,000. And then he's like, "Wow, Samurai is gonna get canceled." And then he said this other season is not gonna get canceled because he thinks it's better. So like, bro, what? It's like, come on, man.
it's your
Like,
opinion, bro. And I wish he wouldn't take his opinion as like fact. Just
He posted those numbers, but like where he had no website, no those numbers. He just writes numbers down. That's why I can't believe him.
bro, he's so. I hate him.
I
Bro.
support supporting evidence. I need supporting evidence. You have a source, then give your source. If you're just putting numbers on a tweet, fuck off. Don't say anything. 'Cause, like you're just
Yeah.
this thing.
I wait. D Black Day, didn't you ask him to come on your stream and debate?
Yep.
Did he
And
block
he
you?
didn't
Yeah,
do it.
bro. He
He
blocked me.
didn't do it.
He blocked
And he
me.
didn't do it.
Yeah, I
This
saw
dude.
that one. What the fuck, like?
Like,
Come
bro,
on,
it's
bro.
like it. He just looks for things to hate, and
I feel like people really hate things that's popular. I think when when you have a lot, obviously he doesn't have a lot of followers, but I feel like a lot of people know him.
oh yeah,
But
he gets
I think
retweeted a lot. People like.
I
I,
y-
it's kind
I
of like
think
this. You can
yeah.
go in a sec. Just give me.
Hmm.
Let me mention this. I was gonna say it's kind of like this thing where it's like you like as people, I guess. Especially with like a big name like Kishi,
Yeah.
they just want to see you fail. Like one thing, one little mistake, one little thing they don't agree with, they just go off on a tangent about it. And you can never be redeemed. You can never get fixed back up from that point.
I
So
mean, those.
people take like that hate from Naruto and just bring it to Samurai 8. But
Yeah.
y'all go.
I mean, nothing. What you said is just you're straight on. Like, hold on. Yeah, nothing. It's like, bro. It's Twitter. No offense to all the weebs on Twitter, but
Hmm.
like they have such strong opinions, and they're letting their passion or love for a series cloud logical judgment. I'm not gonna say that it will ever not be biased because everybody's kind of biased. So it could be
Yeah, everyone's a little biased.
but the thing about it is like when you like let your love for a series cloud your judgment and you say these crazy outlandish things without any like supporting evidence, it's just like I can't really like freaking listen to what you're saying because you're just saying shit now. And it's like coming from nowhere.
And
Sure,
I
but when
think
what?
I think a lot in like 2020 when there's a big person online, they say something, their fan base a lot of times gonna follow.
Yep.
I saw it the other day, and when the new Boruto chapter came out, and I'm not there's a spoiler, and I guess
I remember
the design, and this one Bleach YouTuber said Boruto was copying
Ichigo.
Ichigo, and what pisses me off with that was because in Naruto, I feel like when it comes to us just the aliens or whatever, a lot of them have horns, and I feel like a lot of even before Boruto got horn, a lot of people speculate he was gonna get it because we saw the leader
Bushiki.
have it, we saw Momoshika have it, we saw Jigen had it, we saw Kawaki had it. I feel like no one said anything, and as soon as it happened, people he said it, then he got like a bunch of like he got like 3,000 likes, and then he's like, I was just joking. I was like, bro,
Oh, double four.
and no, it's not double four.
Oh
It's like
no.
one Bleach YouTuber. I can't remember his name. Hanson.
Yo, yeah, James Hansen, bro. Fuck
I,
James Hansen.
bro, I feel like I hate when people do that. I feel like, and you know what's crazy? I feel like a lot of people, the fandom or the fan was really excited, like
Yep.
hey, it was gonna hit, and then that happened,
I,
and it's like,
I think at
no,
this
whatever.
point in time, it's like it's really hard to be a fan of a series, to be excited about your series, because as soon as you're excited, someone just comes, oh, this series is trash. This series is
Yep,
garbage. I see
bro.
it with Black Clover,
Yep,
to this
but I feel like
day, bro.
I
No,
think
no. Say that Black Clover. I want to hear this. Say it.
That Black Clover hate is unbelievable, bro. Like
That
to
hate
this
is
day, Black Black Clover is having so many hype moments right
yep,
now, and it just gets shit on.
bro.
All right, and then you bring up Black Clover. What about My Hero, bro? Get shit
Bro,
on for
wait.
reason.
What am I feel like Demon Slayer. It never, bro. I don't care what anyone says. I see the thing with Demon Slayer. I never read the manga. Like I didn't really know what it was. I knew what it was, but I didn't. I said, well, since there's gonna be anime, I'm just gonna wait for it. And I feel like everything was going up. Everyone was liking it, and as soon as it just blew up, a lot of people just got pissed, bro. Like, they was like saying they were saying, "Oh, he doesn't deserve to have 40 million copies sold." And I'm like, "What do you mean he doesn't deserve? You can't tell people what to buy, man."
Nobody doesn't deserve it. How Demon Slayer is that
I'm
the
not saying it's the
fans
greatest
like
thing.
yes because its popularity jumped from like 50 to like over 9,000.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I just wish that like they would calm down because I've been
yeah.
reading
I
it since
wish.
the arc has started. So beginning of like whenever they invaded his dimensional fortress, and it's
Hmm.
one thing, and
Hmm.
there's no real big moments outside of a fight. All the good
I
Yeah.
mean,
moments are. The only good
I'm
moment
not
I can say
saying.
good was when the
Yeah,
flashback for Moon One came. That was a brilliant flashback. That was
I
great.
mean, I'm not saying it's the greatest thing in the world, but I feel like people. It happened with My Hero Academia. People are saying like, bro, where does all this hate come from, bro? Like, I feel like I really hate it. Once a series blow up, it gets a lot of hate. I
Bro,
feel like
my
if
hero,
my
my opinion, and it's my opinion, best new gen is being handled the best. I'm not saying the characters are the best. I'm not saying it has the best story, but the
it is
way it's
my
being
it's probably my favorite new gen.
Yeah. Oof.
God, it's my ex.
No, you good.
Oh
You good, bro.
damn.
You good, bro.
Yeah,
Tell
I
you
was
talking
I
about
talking
think.
Samurai, bro.
in the middle of this conversation. I'm not doing this.
Yeah, tell you talking about Samurai, bro. But tell. Okay, so for MHA, My Hero, bro, like My Hero has such a great story. Like it's just it's such a fun read. I don't understand what people. It's my same gripe that I have with people that hate One Piece, or they talk crap about One Piece.
I
It's
mean,
Yeah.
like, bro, just let the story be what it is. Like I talk shit about Deku because he's a crybaby, but I understand it's so important to his character and for the story. Like I'm just
One thing
trolling, but
I
to
hate was when people make fun. I don't know.
I
mhm,
mean,
I hate the time when people make fun
I
of him.
Crybaby.
His suit.
I get that,
You remember
but
when his mom gave him that suit?
yeah,
I feel like that was a really. I know the suit
that was
was
a good moment.
ugly. I feel like the suit wasn't that pretty because the mask was stupid or whatever. But I feel like it was a great moment. I feel like people shouldn't make really. I don't know.
No, I feel like those moments is what really makes a series. I feel like we didn't get enough of those moments in Naruto, which is why it didn't feel as authentic when we
Yeah.
started getting the love stuff with, at the end, and everyone just started hooking up with everyone. It didn't
Yeah.
feel.
it
And
didn't at
so
all.
it's like
I
the
hated it.
Deku stuff and his mom stuff. If his mom were to die or whatever, or as Deku grows up, like you see that when it actually happens, and then you
Yeah.
get it in the future and you see it, it just hits that much more. And so I I'm really liking that growth on Kishi's part with Samurai 8, and I think
Yeah. I really like it. I feel like it is improved as a
My
writer in a way. I feel like, you know what I
my
mean?
about Samurai 8,
he's always been
and
good at storytelling,
Hmm.
but
but but not
his
villain right.
character
He's
growth.
not-
Okay, no, his villain writing has always been great. Like Orochimaru, fantastic.
Bro.
All right, maybe for like how they
Part one
introduced
Orochimaru.
back, right? But when it comes to the actual fight of the villain, it's scapegoat way for them to get out of trouble. Orochimaru should have died middle of part two, but he got sealed, and then
Okay,
he got
Bro,
unsealed.
I feel like that's
part
what makes
two.
him so good
Back to life,
because he
and then he
can't.
got eaten away by an alien, which makes absolutely no sense.
Okay,
Like that.
part two
Yeah.
was crazy. I think part two, for what it's worth, towards the after the pain arc, things got a little weird. Pain arc Naruto was fantastic. I don't think you could
Pain
complain
arc,
about Kishi
I can't fake pain is like top, like
Tier,
15.
top
bro.
tier.
Pain is my favorite villain, bro. That dude was that's how he set up a villain
Even
and ended
Obito
good.
was fun to the very end. I like the way Obito went out. To be honest, I don't back for anything better. But
Like it
like
was still
still,
great. It was just I think everyone got to a point where it was like nobody was happy because everyone had their own headcanon.
Yep, everyone have their head canon. Even with the ships, the who should be with who, and
Yeah.
all that stuff. That's
So
why people was
I mean,
burning the copies.
obvious the way he was writing his story, like who was gonna be with who. We
exactly.
Yeah,
had been Ari and like Shikamaru since part one. That was gonna be a thing. Since Sasuke and Sakura felt kind of forced. I wish it would have been more like Sasuke doing something for her, but like he just left, came back, got her pregnant, left again. Okay, whatever.
yep,
Hold it down.
yeah,
Okay. And then fucking with Hinata and Naruto, I would have wished that he spent more time in that last movie building up like a thing between them. It still felt kind of forced towards the end.
course.
He was like, "Well, I love this girl. Can't believe after all these years I've been ignoring her. I love her."
I feel
It was
like I feel like it's like if you see from part one, it was always one sided with the love for the girl. Like I feel like we knew Hinata like Naruto, and we knew Sakura like Sasuke, but I feel like they didn't really. Sasuke definitely didn't like Sakura, bro. There's no way like he didn't like Sakura,
no,
and
no.
Naruto,
He didn't care. He had no
yeah,
type of towards anybody. He didn't
and
care.
Naruto. I'm not saying Naruto didn't hate Hinata, but he didn't love her like that. You know what I mean?
He was a dumbass to
Yeah,
be.
yeah, yeah. Naruto was dumb, so it's like,
He was like, "What? You like somebody? What is that? Is it Shino? Like, no, no, nigga, it's you." Fine, fine.
and then you
But
have
hey, I'm about quick. I actually gotta talk to my ex. So
yeah.
I will return maybe. Who knows? But I'll talk to you guys later.
All right. Yeah, I think some of the characters are done really good. I'm right, and I hope everything's let's keep going smooth. What do you guys think? Um, Achimaru brothers gonna do? You think they're gonna fight, or you guys gonna think there's gonna be in the background? All right, man.
Yo, my bad.
Yeah, it's fine. Wave says good talk to his ex.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
Said he'd talk to his ex, but
Okay, so what you guys end up talking about?
we're mostly before he left, we were
Hmm.
talking about like basically Naruto, like what make people mad and whatever. Like at the end, at the end of Naruto,
Hmm.
like like with the shipping, like in part one is like it's one sided. Like we know Hinata and Sakura, like they're like Naruto and Sasuke, but I feel like wasn't the same for them.
Yeah.
And then
Okay, I
at the
agree with
end they
that.
fell force. Yeah.
Okay, I agree with that 100%. I agree with. Did you get all your thoughts out on the chapter, man?
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna talk about some other stuff like
Yeah, yeah,
for
go.
summary. So the I know we were talking about this, but we didn't get a full detail on it.
Hmm.
Do you think, like, okay, yeah, what do you think the Suriken is? I know it's stop regeneration. What do you think
Like
it's
what the
from?
actual? I think it
Yeah,
might be like a So it. That's a good question.
do you think it's gonna be a technique we can see? I know we haven't see Suriken yet, but you think
Yeah,
it's gonna?
I mean, I hope it's something that we can see. I think maybe like since Hachimaru isn't, I hope it's not one of those things where it's like we can only see it when like Hachimaru reaches a particular level.
Oh yeah, I
I
see.
think it might be one of those type of things.
Okay, yeah,
But
maybe.
I don't know. I don't know. I think it'll be like a slow build up type of thing.
Yeah, yeah, I think it's gonna be a sort of a thing. I don't think Achimaru is gonna have Sorokin for now. I mean, he can't even use his samurai his key holder to make a good shield like a samurai.
Yeah, I can't wait to see his
How
hold
he
what his
looks.
holder's gonna be, what his holder's gonna look like. I can't wait to see what. I hope like the keys have like a special type of armor. I think that'd be cool.
Yeah,
Like a unique type of armor. I think that'd be cool.
yeah. A lot of them have like, I mean, some of them have the mask kind of look different. I think Achimaru is gonna look a lot like Hachiman. I feel like he's gonna be like that thing. I don't know if you ever saw images of Hachiman,
No,
but
I haven't.
I think it's based off. I think Hachiman is kind of based off.
Actually, okay, I'm gonna have to. I've been seeing that a lot in the, and I've seen that in the Discord. I've
Yeah.
seen that on Reddit, and stuff like that. So, what you had any more questions?
Um, I think the power system samurai.
Hmm.
I feel like it all comes from one thing, and I
Yeah,
don't know if it's just gonna be H part of like the power like if like the power system is just H particle, and there's like I don't know, 7 or 8 different things that comes from it. Yeah, like some samurais can have like all of it, some can't have all of it. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Maybe
Yeah. So
because
what I was thinking was like maybe like the H particles were are like the foundation,
hmm
and then like everything else branches off of that.
yeah,
Because
I'm
like
trying to think of that. Yeah.
cause like how Fudomio kind of explained it was like he used the H particles that were in their body, and then like everything else came from that.
Yeah. I think it might be a situation where it's like you have H particle, then you have, for example, you have soul.
Mhm.
A samurai soul can have different techniques.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
Mhm.
then it would be like what are the I can't remember, I can't think of like Sorokin, yeah. Sorokin, maybe the maybe some element thing, maybe because we saw we saw Benkei use the line in.
Yeah, that
So
Benkei stuff was cool. I would be cool. I think Sorokin might be like when you're samurai. No, that wouldn't make sense. Because I was gonna say maybe it's like when your samurai soul is in its like purest form,
hmm
possibly, and like
probably
it can like do like stop you from like regen or something. I don't know.
yeah.
That's like my theory on it
I th-
because the rumor said it was like a high level kind of technique.
yeah. I thought I saw something when they first used Sorokin. Someone said like Sorokin is probably like something can break down to a what's I can't remember that word. It's like to a small level.
Hmm.
That's
Like a
that'll stop.
molecular level.
Yeah, it'll stop regeneration. And that's, I mean, if you look, I feel like, correct me if I'm wrong. Doesn't Aldous have like power like creation of things? Like can they create things out of nothing?
I think so. I mean,
I feel like I
oh, whoa, whoa,
saw
okay, okay.
the older I feel like I saw Arataro just create
Hmm.
anything. I think I saw him do that.
That's a good
So I mean,
question.
I mean,
You think we're gonna get that in here?
I think so because I mean, if you think about it, Dharma is I think when he got his gun, and he never walks around. You never see any one of the samurais walk. They made it, and they
Yeah,
always make. I feel like it's just create of anything. You know what I mean? This comes out of anywhere. It's like matter. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So
I mean,
maybe that's
I do. I think they use. Well, I don't think they can create things from. That's a good
yeah,
question because I'm not sure if you can create things from nothing. Because I
yeah.
know matter can't be created or destroyed, but I do know that like how Fudomio and how Kishi was kind of explaining it was that although everything was here, it needed to be acted upon to
Yeah.
be put together and stuff. So I think samurai have that level of ability
hmm
where they can take whatever they want to and change it molecularly.
Yeah.
Um,
I feel like they could do that. Yeah.
because I don't think
That's
Fudo had the capability of just like snapping his fingers and then
no, no,
like
no. I don't think it's that. I don't think it's that strong. Like, I mean, obviously, it's everything, but I don't think he can just like snap finger. There's a galaxy just like that. No.
yeah, that's more a line of what I'm hypothesizing anyways.
I mean, Freedom Hero is basically Big Bang,
Oh yeah,
but
he's basically the Big Bang Theory. I like how he got an appearance this chapter and
yeah,
how
comes back.
the
It all comes back to him.
it all I love how everything stays tight knit and together. Like everything it plays a part has played a part so far in the story. Like
hmm
even if Nanashi doesn't come back as like a character, which I think they are.
I think Nanishi,
Mm,
at least the one that Achimaru met,
yeah.
is gonna come back. I think there's no way.
But
I feel like he's gonna.
Yeah, I think he might come back, but it's set up for like the future of
Mm-hmm.
Ant's brother dying and him being a Nanashi and stuff like that. So like everything, and like we just didn't see it at that point, but now Hachimaru and Ann, they kind of like have more in common
Yeah.
and more and
Yeah.
a more understanding. Like we didn't see it, but it all built up to this point, and now Ata's here again, so you know something tragic is probably gonna happen.
Yep.
Um,
Something tragic is gonna definitely.
what do you think is gonna be the tragic?
I think Anaichi is
You
gonna
think
die.
you got Haniichi for? Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
I got Anaichi.
because I was thinking maybe like the Ruma might die.
I feel like
Well, I don't think
probably.
he needs to die, but you know, I think it'd be cool.
I mean, you think he's gonna kill him? Ki You think Kishimoto would? Mm, Maybe. Actually, I definitely, I'm 100% seeing Anaichi dying, and the reason why because I feel like it's
Mhm.
is when he gave um Dharma his soul. I feel like that kind of showed that he's probably like changed in a way, and I feel like it's gonna reach a point where they just can't beat him,
Yeah.
and they're gonna need, yeah, he's gonna reach a point where like, oh, we can't beat this guy, we can't beat Atta,
Mhm.
and then he's gonna probably need to sacrifice. I don't know. Oh, Kishimoto make him die. I don't know if he's gonna make him like give up and die, or is it like? Do you think Samurai could die another way? I know they say could die by losing like faith or whatever,
Uh-huh.
and I don't
I
remember what else.
I know
I feel
they
like
definitely lose faith, and I think Ata mentioned that they died twice.
What do you
oh
mean with the despair and stuff? What do you mean by that?
uh
What's
You
up,
guys
Light?
were, hey, what's up, guys? You guys were
as
talking
a,
about despair and stuff, and mentioning Atta. What were you referring to?
oh, we were talking about if Kishimoto kills Anaichi. I was wondering how would he do it, if he's gonna make him give up, or if it's gonna be another way, maybe destroy his key. I don't know. I mean, I feel like that's possible.
I feel like
I,
that makes the most logical sense,
I
destroying
mean,
Key.
yeah, I feel like because when he killed what's that guy name again, Mujin.
Mhm.
Yeah,
When he killed him, he destroyed the key after. I don't know why he did that. I thought that was really interesting. Why? I thought he would just leave the
I
key.
I think that was
And
like a level of showing like his dominance, like how
it
powerful
could
he
be,
was.
yeah.
What's up, Light? How'd you feel about the chapter? I
I thought the
haven't.
chapter was really good. The only thing was that some people they kind of overhype every samurai chapter. I'm not gonna
That's
lie to you,
facts.
like.
Yeah.
And the thing is, yes, the chapters are good, but it's not like 10 out of 10 every week.
Yeah.
Like this chapter for me, it accomplished two things. One was Hashimaru and Anne's relationship being strengthened and stuff, which was good. And then the other thing was seeing the power of Atta because he's combating both Hanaichi and Dharma right now. And yes, they don't have their princesses, and yes, they're not 100%. They will never be at 100% power, but it's gonna be really interesting because I did I think you were there in the group chat
Mm,
where I was talking about I was trying to rank the samurai characters in terms of the strongest,
yeah,
and I said that at this point in the series, I believe he is stronger than Dharma
that
because
makes
Dharma does
sense.
not have his princess. Even another thing is Atta has his princess, but their bond is really not that strong because Atta just utilizes his princess as a tool of like
You,
just a
you
tool, not even a human being. He's just like, all right, pray for me or whatever. That's it. So their bond shouldn't be that strong. So Atta's probably not even getting the full amplification
I
that he
don't,
should get from his princess in the first place.
I don't
Ooh,
think.
I
I
didn't
mean,
even think of
to be
that.
honest, I didn't really think of I had a princess like that. I don't think I know he's a villain, and not a lot of times villains care about other people. But I feel like Well, I mean, when I say other people, like obviously a lot of times villains have backstories and blah blah blah. But I don't think he sees Prince as that. I think because every time we see him, I never see him like acting too cocky to his princess. Yes, he did say power members to like pray or whatever, but I feel like the way she answers, she was like okay with it. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't know.
I think
I guess
like you said, okay with it. I think she is okay, but their relationship, I still don't think is really that strong. Yes,
could be
Atta's
yeah.
is not like abusing her or anything like that, but he doesn't look at her more than just he just looks at his princess like a tool. Like, okay,
Yeah,
pray for me, give me
like
more
a
power
means
and
to an
stuff,
end.
Yeah.
and that's it. So I don't know. That's another thing. Atta's such a great villain. One of the I'm not gonna lie to you, one of the best villains in all of Shonen Jump. Literally, he's up there. And in just such a short amount of time, which I do appreciate Kishimoto's writing, it definitely has improved a lot
Mm-hmm.
from the start of the series to now. And Atta, he's a gem of a character. Like and he's such an interesting character right now, and we still don't got his full backstory. You don't know his ideals, his true ideals, why he's doing all this. It's not just for Kala, and what he betrayed his new master in Kala, all that stuff. You know, I think that's just really interesting to me. It is. And Kishimoto, like you were talking about earlier, I always every time I do my review, I'm always just like we could always refer back to the chapter that Furo Mio showed up because
Yep.
it's all about perception at the end of the day. This series, like almost every chapter, I always make a reference back to that chapter because it's still relevant. And like you said, and a lot of people said, that chapter will impact Samurai 8 for the rest of the series, in my personal opinion.
Yeah.
Goku even, perfect example right now. Everyone thought he was like trying to move in on Anne, and he did a good job of putting that out there. But Goku knew from the beginning. It almost seems like that
I feel like
he always knew that he was trying to push Hachimaru and Anne's
yeah, I think he was
direction
being
of
more
getting
like
closer
rough.
together.
Yeah.
It was in a underhand, like it was in a weird way, but he always had his goal, like that goal in mind. So I think that also plays into where it's like it depends on how the person sees you.
Yeah.
Cause I was like,
Definitely.
I was on Hachimaru's side the whole time. I was like, yo, Hachimaru, who is this dude? And get him. I was Sonda basically. I feel like the
Hmm.
community was
Yeah.
basically Sonda, but
Not Goku is such an interesting character too, because he did all of that, but we still got to realize he's still when he said he kind of wishes he had a princess. I think
I
that
think
is
that was really
actually
sad.
true, where
yeah,
Yeah.
he does want his own princess, but he also realizes the bond between Hashimaru and Anne. Like he even mentioned in the chapter, like their bond is shows like true heroism. Like it's really strong to that point, and that's actually really
Maybe
good.
maybe we
And
can see Hachimaru erase him, go up like maybe on his if he goes back in that like space itself, maybe we could look at his stats and
mm,
Eurozone would probably go up. I don't know. I was
I
thinking
just I
maybe.
just noticed something. So last chapter, well, okay, the past three chapters, right? Let's look at what we've got. We've gotten this just for Hachimaru specifically. So for Hachimaru, he has now the official license. He he is able to use skills now. Last chapter we found out he was training, and this chapter Goku said that their heroism has gotten strong. So Hachimaru in the last chapter, he has grown. Um I just wanted to point that out to everyone
Yep.
because I know that I'm gonna point that out in the next fight that Hachimaru gets. They're gonna be like, "Oh, he got too strong." No, Kishimoto's literally giving it to us in our faces. So, how strong I know it's not
I
gonna be by like a lot, but I know there's gonna be growth there.
I don't think it's gonna be a super buff, but I feel like if he fights in this arc, which he probably will, I feel like you're gonna see. I feel like it's gonna be like a good moment when Anne is praying, or maybe And as I say, pray too. I just realized something with Princess Neri.
Hmm.
When we saw a panel, all of the the brothers, and then you see Neri in the middle, and then you see Atta in front, but you didn't see anything sadder. And then the next panel says, "Pray, remember to pray for me, Neri." That's what Atta said, and then I guess Neri started praying then, and then you just see this huge what's it called, like the samurai slow. I don't know if she did that or maybe it was just Atta, because I just saw, if you go back in the
Oh,
chapter, you see
yeah, the two samurai souls right there next
this
to him.
huge one. I don't know if she's the one that did it or
Oh no, I think it's the paneling. I think it's the paneling, cause um I think it's Ata's four souls that he has behind him, and it's just kind of like zoomed in.
let me see. I'm probably gonna look, but yeah, you guys can say something. I was gonna look.
Oh, but
What
yeah,
do you
talk
guys
about the
think
chapter light.
about? Oh yeah, what do you guys think about like the giant battle so far we're getting in Samurai, like
I knew it was gonna
with
happen.
Atta and stuff like that? I think it's pretty cool, and
Yep,
it goes
it's
to show
pretty
the
cool.
dimension of power that the series is already introducing, and that's really awesome. Now at this point, Hashimaru can't do nothing. Hashimaru
Yeah,
does not
he's
have a
the end of
giant
this.
holder or anything
Yeah,
like that. Which I
it
did
makes me
say,
really
I
excited.
definitely do want to see Hashimaru either get a giant holder in the future, or I was talking about I want to see, maybe Hayataru evolves to a level where he could actually become a giant holder. That would be awesome.
That would
And
I
wait,
like the Hayataro evolving thing.
since this is gonna be a team, do you think everyone is gonna have a separate older? I mean, separate big older, or if everyone have two olders, a big one and a small one.
I mean,
Do you think
I don't think like everything is necessary.
yeah, I feel like some of them probably won't, and
Like,
I hope the fandom doesn't take that as a
What if
problem. You know what I mean?
Hashimaru has a giant holder with 8 arms, and then
A
two,
Kraken, definitely
yeah,
Kraken would be good.
and then the people, the key holders, go in his holder and they utilize each arm to fight? That would be crazy.
this guy,
Yeah,
that'd be funny. That'd be. I
a
mean,
Kraken.
we're getting a lot of team battles so far. So
Yeah, I don't
I've been
mind team
enjoying
battles
that.
at all.
I've been enjoying it. I've been
Yeah.
enjoying that. It makes it feel more like there's actual a little bit of tension in there.
What
So
do you guys think? What do you guys think at the samurai armor would look? Because he has this big older and a small one. The small one, little dragon.
okay. It'll probably be like I want it to be like a badass like dragon type of um like a I don't know like a old stat. I don't know if you guys have played like really old like Japanese, not really old, but like Dynasty Warriors
Mhm.
and like no, not really Dynasty, just any RPG. You know, as you rank up and you get like really high armor and really high stats with those armors. So I just expect him to have like ridiculous
Yeah,
armor basically.
man. I feel like this. I'm excited, bro, because I know Goku in this one.
Go again.
Goku
Hmm.
and they're gonna go
Oh, I
because I
want to
feel like
see the
the
Goku and
brothers
his monkey thing.
the brothers gonna do something. There's no way I don't see him not doing anything.
What if this happens, right? Because people are speculating maybe Goku is Kala's son or something else. What if Goku shows up to face Atta, and then Atta's like, "Hello, little brother."
Oh my god,
I would
I
mark.
would be fanboying. I would be like,
that'd be
"Holy
crazy.
crap!"
I'd mark, bro. I'd die right there. Oh, so what I was gonna ask was, this Kongo Yasha style, not Kongo Yasha style, um, Ususama style
World
combo
of
attack.
Death. World of Death.
What is that?
I mean, I'm trying to. I don't know what World of Death would mean. I don't know if it's gonna be like a such a devastating um
Yo, bro, like, what if
attack to destroy everything.
what if we just
First
see
one.
like nukes? I mean, not like nukes, but like just giant flaming meteorites, like just falling at them and whatnot. Like, what if Ata just creates like just catastrophic destruction all in that area?
it would be cool if Ata uses that move that you were talking about, right? The
Hmm.
combination, and it seals both Hanaichi and Daruma, and
I'm like,
gets them out of his way.
I'm liking that. I'm liking. See, oh, okay, cause my thing is this, right? I've been thinking about it. All right, so Daruma for his full transformation, he gets 10 minutes, right? Is it now a split because he split it?
Well, no, I think what Anaichi said was, will you give him back my whole body? Because remember,
No,
remember
exactly like that. No, I'm talking about the bug thing because I know when Daruma first used it, he had 10 minutes, and I'm pretty sure he shared that with Hanaichi so he could use his That's why he's in his human body too. Because
didn't
I don't think
wait.
Hanaichi has that um
I mean,
So
ability.
I mean,
they got
I
five
don't know.
minutes each. If that's
Yeah,
the case,
I'm thinking they have
but
5 minutes each.
Well, based on what
yeah,
Anaichi said to him, he said, "I'm gonna read the panel. I think I have the panel." He said, "Anaichi, let's fly out to meet him." And then he said, "Can you go in your Neko? What is that, Neko Kumata?" Or whatever?
Hmm.
And he says, "You will use Yoken, I assume, and then really release my body for me to use it." I was wondering if Dharma was the one that put him in that body. I don't know. I was wondering.
Oh no, no.
That's
It was implied that the Ususama betrayed Hanaichi.
Oh yeah, right, yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
I think yeah. It's
they,
probably
yeah, it was
split.
the Utama school that did it because Hanaichi failed in killing Daruma.
yeah. So
Yeah,
they have 5 minutes.
it's probably it because he said
Daruma's a beast though. Like it literally,
princess.
I think he was ambushed just to defeat him. Like when he was in his prime with his
Yep.
Mhm.
princess.
That
That's
I've been
crazy.
saying, bro. I wanted to do a video talking about how crazy strong Daruma was. It's like how strong do you have to be for an organization to jump you?
And
Like,
then I still reference this like Daruma now, right?
hmm,
When he was fighting Ryu, when he got mad, literally he caused tremors to
yep.
Yep.
happen. Like what? Like
Daruma's broken,
insane.
bro. Daruma's broken. I don't.
I mean,
Facts, facts.
I think Durma, Yasha said to him, "Is like you're too strong or whatever." He did say that, and
Yeah.
then she was like saying maybe that's the problem with you. Then I think she was telling. I think Dharma was like, whining or whatever. Like he said, "Oh, I lost my princess, I lost my animal, and blah blah blah, and I lost my body." And then she's like, "Well, like just think she's basically like saying you gotta man up or something." I think I remember thing, and it's like
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I love the clashes. Like what clash? It
And
feels
I like
so.
what you said, D Black Tay.
Hmm.
In another thing stream or video you made, you said that Yasha, when she was training Dharma, she was just using a regular katana, which
Yep.
goes to show how strong she was. I'm like, damn, that is true. I
Yep,
should have noticed that.
Yeah,
she
I
was
like I
using.
just noticed that when I was going through the review, I was like, yo, she's really fighting a full power Daruma with a gun, his samurai soul with some regular katanas. I'm like, okay,
That's really
I'm
epic.
with it.
Yeah,
Goodness.
man, I'm so.
Somebody did mention, I don't know, somebody I forgot where, maybe on Twitter, they were talking
Mm.
about where are Hashimaru's brothers right now.
Oh,
Oh,
they're there.
they're there
It's in the panel. They're in the panel when
with Princess
Wait,
it
Neri.
was
what
with
page are
Prince
they
Neri.
on? Let me check.
I think that was page 16. I think. Yeah, they're in the background. They're just
Yeah, they're
standing.
in page 16.
It's just that Atta was on the head of the dragon, and that part came off, and
Oh,
then
okay.
he's in that big armor thing.
Yeah,
So that's
yeah.
What if
why.
Atlas sends them inside the
And
other
what's it?
spaceship to go fight go kill Hashimaru or something?
Oh,
I feel like
I
he's
mean,
gonna do
there's
that. He's gonna do
definite.
that.
I was just trying to do the numbers. There's definitely enough people to fight.
Yeah, definitely.
Like,
I mean, I don't know what Ichigo do. I think Ichigo would be smart that they're
well,
gonna die because she
how?
said. I think she did say
Oh
like
yeah, everyone's going
everyone's gonna
down.
going down. It's
It
like
was really cool when Hashimaru looked at Hanaichi, his human form. He's like, I know this guy looks familiar.
I know this guy already.
I know. Yo, that was
This guy looks a
hilarious.
little bit familiar. Yeah, from the video game Hashimaru. Yep, you got it right.
Yo, dude, Hachimaru is hilarious, bro.
Dude, one of my favorite moments from the chapter was literally when Hashimaru was like, "Wait, let me go back to it."
It's like
Uh,
Atta. He's close. Oh my god! I was like, damn, bro. Bro, I
no, no,
love the panel. I love the
it's not
panel. I really like how Akuba does the transitions. Like you see, everyone's face. Like I feel like Dharma and Aichi was sweating, bro. Like
Bro, that.
one of my favorite panels is when Hashimaru says, "I'm not your brother." And
Oh,
Hashimaru,
bro,
I
that
said,
shit had me
"Damn,
hype,
you
bro. That shit had
better
me
put some
hype.
respect in my name."
That shit had me hype, bro. I was like, okay, Hachi, all right, let's go.
He said that
I
in
like the
calm
the
demeanor,
panel.
He did
and
say
that's
that in a
really good.
calm demeanor, and I really like how they were looking at each other in this chapter. Like it just
Yeah, I like that panel when it's like you only can see black, and it's like they're shining through like a window.
yeah,
That was really good.
And that was
It's
I
like
really like that panel too, because you saw
yeah,
the planet in the distance.
yep.
yeah,
Dude, like it's
um,
just
yeah. You see the design, and then in one of them shooting
You
flying
know, yeah.
through the sky. Yeah, that was good.
okay.
I was gonna say it
Hmm.
was
No, go.
in page, I don't know what page 10, when when Anne says, "Because I'm your princess of fate," or no, and then Hashimaru says, "Because you're Anne." At that moment, I literally thought Hashimaru was gonna say no because I love you. If he said that, I'd be like, damn.
I was
I
like,
was like,
oh, you dropping it?
Kishimoto's gold already though, but damn, if he's Hashimaru, maybe towards the end of the series he'll
He's
say
saving
something.
it. He's saving it. He's saving it. You know it's gonna be a
Yeah,
great
maybe
moment.
that,
It has to be a good build up.
and we gotta get a Kisu because
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh,
definitely.
bro, and girl. All right, Hachimaru, that's my dude. I hope they work
There's
out together. But let's
there's
talk
something I
about this bromance between Sanda and Ryu because that's the only thing that really matters,
bro.
right?
I'm telling you, man, bro. They have to stay together, man. Have
And
to stay together.
it's gonna hurt if something happens to one of them because it's like, ooh,
Yeah, I
like
really like both of them. I really do.
they're such a good tag team.
Sanda is so funny too, man.
Bro, Sanda is
That's an
hilarious.
instigator. This dude's hilarious. He's like, look, Hashimaru, when the Goku stuff
Yeah.
happened. That was pretty funny though.
I
Also,
remember, I remember last chapter, like it's like I think what's his name again? Sanda said, you know, I don't know, Samurai. Cho beats you in like a manly or whatever.
Oh
Something.
yeah. He said
What are you like?
he was like, I'm not sure about how this guy is a samurai, but he sure has you beat as a man.
As a man, and I was like, that was so funny.
I'm like, come
Like,
on, Sanda.
I feel like when you have like a crew like this, like a team, I feel like you should always have a character like that. I think really good.
Oh
Keep
yeah,
everything.
I'm definitely love the family setting, and
Mhm.
like I've been saying it the past like 2 or 3 chapters. Like even though everyone might not like get like a voice or like a speech bubble or anything, everyone still feels like they're doing something and they're a part of the story.
Mhm.
And so I really like
Right.
that personally.
Every time I see Ichigo, she just looks so innocent.
Sh- She
She just looks
does.
so innocent because she's so innocent because she's just so little. Like
one
she
thing
just
I
looks.
do like with the samurai community is on Twitter. This is my favorite thing to see. Like when a new fan says, "Oh, I've been missing out on this manga and this Samurai 8." Like that's one of the
Hmm.
coolest things ever.
Oh
Because
yeah.
Yeah.
a lot of people didn't give the series a chance, and some people didn't even read the first chapter. Which you know, this
Yeah.
series has so many good moments, such character progression in such a short amount of time, and it's really good. The battles are meaningful. The slice of life is everything
Yep.
about Samurai 8 is just great. The role building, and yeah, Samurai 8 did have a slow start, but now we're here and we got so much content. We got exploration of different planets so far, and I'm really enjoying it. And now we're having another clash with Atta, which I think this battle is not going to end with defeat or anything. I think Hanaichi and Daruma, maybe when their time is about to be wasted,
Hmm.
I
with
mean, if the time get wasted, then I don't know.
have to escape.
Oh
They
no.
have
Yeah.
to do an escape plan or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I'm really. You have like. I feel like there's so much things. You have this. You have the leaders of. You have potential. Galactic ball leaders. Maybe like that's on par with the school, because I feel like
mm,
if you have something named Galactic Ball, it's probably a huge scale. You know what I mean?
yeah, the Federation. Pretty sure
Yeah,
the
the Federation.
Federation is a high skill group. But
I think.
I actually have to go handle some business. So I'm cut it off here.
Okay. No
Um,
worries.
if you guys want to keep talking about Samurai 8 or you know anybody there, I know Cake Lighty, he's doing the Samurai 8 podcast right now with Not Knox.
Really? I
Yep,
don't know.
yep, they're doing a podcast right now. So y'all go check them out if y'all want to keep talking about some Samurai 8.
I'll probably check
Um,
it out.
I appreciate you guys for coming through. I wish I would
Yeah,
have had
man.
you here longer, like. You know,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
always
no worries, no
you know
worries.
it's always dope when we get together.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna try to do this like every couple weeks, probably every like 2 or 3 chapters, so we can
Mhm.
actually have like some content to talk about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might try to do an Eden Zero stream too. I
So
know
Oh,
I'm
bro,
reading. I'm reading Eden Zero. I think I'm arc with
are
the
you caught up?
I'm not caught up, but I'm on the arc with the virtual reality thing.
oh,
Okay.
Digitalis. Okay, okay, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's a good arc. That's a decent arc. I ain't really, it was okay. I
Yeah,
like the
they
stuff.
have to be
Yeah.
on.
I mean, I'm in chapter 33. Yeah. I mean, I really like the style.
Like the story is really good, but
Yeah.
I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
All right, man. Peace.
All right, peace.
All right, catch you guys later.